Hello, my name is Rick Reilly. I'm a big-time editor at ESPN magazine, and today I have with me in the studio the quarterback of the Chicago Bears, Jay Cutler. Today is my lucky day. Hello Jay.
Hello Dick. Thank you for having me.
Rick.
What?
My name is Rick.
Yes, I know.
Okay, well. So glad you could make it. You must be really excited about getting to the NFC Championship game.
It is a big thrill.
When you were a small boy growing up in Santa Claus, Indiana, did you ever imagine that you would be the captain of the Chicago Bears headed to the biggest game in Chicago since sexy Rick C. Grossman went to the Super Bowl?
Well, I always believed in my own ability and worked hard to play well.
Who was your hero playing quarterback when you were a small boy growing up in a small redneck town in the Midwest that nobody ever heard of and thinks is a joke name for a town?
I didn't have one.
You didn't have one?
No.
So you had no football hero growing up?
No.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Okay, fine. I heard a story that when you were in Denver, you went to lunch with John Elway and Mike Shanahan, and they wanted to talk to you about being a Bronco, but you did not want to be there, and so you kept looking away and did not pay any attention to what they were saying.
What?
That's what I heard.
Sorry, I was not listening. What did you say?
Oh, come on now.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Okay to whatever.
Fine, so you have this reputation in the press for not liking the press.
Oh, okay, well, I talked to the press.
You give them short answers, and then they have nothing to report.
Okay, well, I just tell them whatever.
Do you not understand that, by keeping us in the press from knowing you, and having a personal relationship with you, that we will not report good things about you, and conspire to slander you personally?
I don't care.
Or that we sports writers define our personality by how close of a relationship we have with big name stars of the game?
I don't care.
Or that we compete with other writers for access to big name stars, and those stars that refuse to play ball will get the railroad in the papers and on the websites?
I don't care.
Or that the players who are handsome and beautiful like Anna Kournikova or Tony Parker will get much more good press from us because they are good looking?
I don't care.
Or that a player like Tom Brady can do no wrong to us writers because he flashes that big smile at us, and then we feel like he is our friend, and so we will smooth over all his faults?
I don't care.
Do you understand what it means when players like Tom Waddle say that Chicago wants to love you and give you endorsements, but your reputation as a douchebag hurts your ability to get the Big Mac commercial?
I don't care.
Or that you could be as beloved as Jim McMahon and be on late night talk shows with Letterman, and then everybody would love you?
I don't care.
I mean, they would love you as long as you scored touchdowns. Otherwise we would ignore you faster than we ignore a Kansas City quarterback.
I don't care.
Or maybe if you appeared in public with your girlfriend and did interviews and talked to me and bare your soul about how hard it is to have diabetes, we would love you.
I don't care.
Or maybe you could go on Dancing with the Stars with Kristen, your girlfriend, and then we would love you.
I don't care.
Or maybe, you know that old show on ABC, The Superstars, you could go on that, if it still existed, and compete in swimming and biking, and then the endorsements would roll in.
I don't care.
Or Oprah, yes Oprah. You could cry and tell them all how frightened you were when you got diabetes, and then we could relate to you, and we would cry, and then we would feel again like we had a personal relationship with you.
I don't care.
Okay, well, it is important that you understand that sports writers really do not know shit, and our whole existence is made up of repeating what insiders tell us, and so if you deny us this, then we will go in the papers and say that you are a bad guy and we will not be your friend.
I don't care.
Well, what do you care about?
Winning.
Winning?
Yes, playing well and winning football games, that is what I'm paid to do.
The Bears pay you to do this, but you could earn big time, Jack. From the Burger King, if only you would sell their glasses with the team logos made from lead. I know. You don't care.
Yep. You got it.
Do you understand that the national press does not like the Bears?
I don't care.
And that men like Peter King have power ranked the Patriots over the Bears this week, even though the Patriots lost and the Bears smashed the Seahawks?
I don't care.
I mean, even I was appalled by how blatant a hatchet job that was.
I don't care.
Does your team feed on the disrespect by the national press?
We don't care.
But this sideshow is what pays my salary.
I don't care.
What do you read?
I read the Bears blog.
Da Bears blog?
Yes.
Is that some stupid website that lets real fans talk about the teams and give opinions?
Yes.
Well, that is some bullshit, because we in the mainstream press, we hate the interwebs.
I know.
It is just a bunch of useless wise-ass idiots who don't get paid for their opinions.
I don't care.
And I get paid to write stupid shit that is usually wrong.
I know.
I mean, I'm not as wrong as often as Peter King, but I write funny stories and try to be as cool as Mitch Albom.
I don't care.
And I guest host the Jim Rome show and say things like pimp in the box and funny things, so that I will get the respect.
I don't care.
You would rather read Da Bear's blog?
Yes. Yes, I would.
Okay, well that makes me cry. So, as long as you and your Bears teammates do not give us the access and respect we want, and instead only care about fans on the internet, then we will continue write shit about you and not give you the respect.
I don't care.
That is all the time I have tonight. Join me tomorrow when my guest will be Aaron Rodgers and I will bow down for him, and we will also have Troy Aikman on, and he will say that he wants to have Aaron Rodgers baby. Good night.